Before the video starts, I would like to give a huge shout out to Gvtcha. His link will be in the description, as of course on screen as well. He streams once in a while, and he actually has an Instagram page. So if you have any questions, you can send him a DM, or maybe just thank him for, you know, his contribution to the video. Okay, so starting out, my sensitivity is 27 vertical, 87 horizontal, 10 dead zone on my left stick, and 5 on my right. I just like that I have to put a little more pressure when holding an angle instead of, you know, it being too sensitive. It's just personal preference. And my ADS is 49. Now, some people don't think that each tick counts. You're gonna see a drastic improvement from 49 to 50, or 50 to 51. Going into my elite settings, I only use one paddle. The P, it's called P3, button P3. I use it for B, just for crouching and whatnot. I don't like using all 4 paddles. It just feels very weird. But when I come to my left stick, my sensitivity curve is actually smooth. I tried instant and aggressive. Personal preferences is smooth. And I would just like to explain real quick what curve adjustment actually is. The closer it is to being to the left, means it's closer to being what's called default, like the default setting. And all the way to the right is as smooth as it can get. It has the most filter and most effect. I personally adjusted to having my sensitivity curve almost all the way to the left. Same with my right stick. Both of them is just the same. Just personal preference, just so you know, if you switch around your sensitivity curve like to instant, you're gonna probably have to switch around your sensitivity in game, just because the filter and the effect that it has is very like aggressive. Triggers, I just have a generic vibration. Turn all that off. That's just goddamn awful. I don't know how anybody plays with vibration. What am I, like a single mother that hasn't been never mind. Brightness I have all the way up. That's my elite settings and my sensitivity. Now, if that's all you're looking for, I hope that helped. But just so you know, everybody's sensitivity is personal preference. You might try mine and think it's god awful. You might think it's too fast, too slow, whatever. So in the second part of this video, Gvtcha actually helped me with finding and explaining how you should actually go about switching your sensitivity and actually finding your own personal preference of sensitivity and what feels natural to you. So if you're that type of person that just goes on YouTube and constantly asking people their sensitivity and what works for them, the second part should be definitely for you. A lot of people have awful times trying to find a sensitivity. They can just never find their sensitivity. So let's get right into it.
Shit, this wall.
See, now you got all these. Now you got all these turrets. What is your radius?
Let me check.
What is your sense in general? Just give me your layout.
Okay, 53, 100. Left stick dead zone is 7. Right stick dead zone is 6. My ADS is 71.
What are your radius? Like 50.
Alright, it's at 50. Let me just shoot the wall again.
Okay. Alright, so basically the reason I'm telling you to slow down your ADS, because when you get a basis of your sense, you kind of find a horizontal that you really feel comfortable with, and then you start with half of your vertical. So right now you have a 53 and 100, which is a good way to start your finding your recoil, and then you want to have a lower ADS than your vertical. Because it's like it takes the two, your vertical and your horizontal, and it takes a percentage of that, and that's what your ADS is. So you don't want to have too much of an ADS, to where it looks like you look like an idiot, like when you're ADS. So like you kind of like sometimes I know Liam likes it a little bit like faster, but it's kind of better to have a slow ADS because it kind of helps with tracking. But I just want to see like where you are right now. Like just aim at the wall so I can kind of like see. I'm only telling you to turn down your ADS because you seem like you have a pretty consistent bullet spread, but it's kind of going off to the left a little bit more, which means it's
Yeah.
kind of hard. It seems like it's a little bit hard for you to track and stay where you want to stay. So I'm just kind
Yeah.
of trying to mess with your ADS a little bit. See where that's
Alright, you want me
going.
to shoot the wall again?
Yeah, just shoot at the wall. Yeah, see, that's a lot better than what that is.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
try 49.
Alright. Alright, 49.
Loading map.
Nice.
Wow, a lot different.
Try it again. Try it again. Try it again.
I started off low. Lower. Let me try it again.
Are you having trouble? Yeah, just keep it at 50. Keep it at
Alright.
50 and try it again.
Alright.
Are you having trouble with vertical recoil?
No, not really.
Add one to your vertical. When you're
Alright.
when you're working with your synths, it's usually best to once you find like a premise of like where it's close like this or like this, you kind of like want to perfect it a little bit more. You go by like one or two. You never want to go by 5 or 4 or whatever unless it's like unless you're going like that, then you need to obviously adjust that more than one. But
Yep.
for the most part, if you're pretty close and you just want to kind of contain, you don't want to overstep to where it messes it up, or you go past where you need to go, or you go too far over where you need to. You don't go too. Fuck.
Yeah.
You go over what you need to go, or you haven't hit what you need to hit. So you kind of just
Yeah.
creep towards you. You don't want to run at it. Just like
Alright, I'll
walk
do it
at it,
again.
basically. Got though. Step up to that yellow line. Nobody really shoots this far back.
I'm out of ammo.
No, my aim. So yeah, that's a lot better than what this is. This is a lot more vertical recoil. You can see it. Add one more. Add one more
add one
to
more
your
to my
vertical. Yeah, add one more to your vertical.
Reload. Cover me.
Alright, come over here, do it again. Even though, like, you look, you have the same problem as Liam, where where you begin to shoot, you kind of let your gun go a little bit like that, and then you find
Yeah,
like,
I
where you
think.
need to. The best thing I can tell you to do is
Reloading. Cover me.
I said terror sense a lot, but like what you can do, like if you want to work on that, is kind of just come in terror sense whenever, and just shoot at a wall. Like find where you like the muscle memory. Find the muscle memory to kind of where you know that you need to start pulling down like a certain
Cover me.
amount
Reloading.
Yep.
before you start shooting. So that it doesn't end up like that. But for the most part, it looks good. Just try it again for me one time. How is it feeling?
It's feeling a little bit better, yeah.
See, that's not bad. How is your tracking?
Reload.
Like, is it
you
too
mean
slow, or
example
does it feel good, or?
Because I feel like if I'm ADS, like, say I'm like peeking right here at a door, and say a Jaeger comes out full speed like this, I feel like I would have enough time to react to him coming out. But like, I feel like I would like to have it. Yeah. Like, say like he comes out full speed.
Would you, if you were to drag, if you were to drag, say he's running fully across, would you be behind him or would you be ahead of him?
I would probably be behind him. Yeah. Where my ADS is right now.
Swapping max.
Hold on, just aim at me and see what's up.
Alright. Yeah, I'm behind.
You behind?
Yeah.
Alright, turn your ADS up. How behind were you?
Probably like stand right there. Probably around like this ping distance, like behind you.
All right, turn it up. Turn it up 2, and turn your vertical down 1.
Alright. Alright.
All right, try it again.
Alright. Oh, I just lagged. Yeah, I just lagged.
Yeah,
You can
did
do
you?
it again. Yeah. I'm ahead
How was that?
a little bit.
You're ahead, and turn it down by 1.
Yeah. Turn it up by 1 or down?
Down, down, down.
Right again. I was like perfect that time.
All right, shoot it a wall for me.
Alright.
There you go. Turn your vertical down 1, actually. Turn it down 1.
Alright.
Good. Shoot it a wall. Are you overcompensating?
Oh, what do you mean?
What I mean by that is you're pulling down too far and it's going towards the ground.
Possibly?
Is that what you're doing? Shoot it again.
That was a little bit better. I tried to do what you said.
Take one.
Ammo out!
That was better.
Take
I'm
one off
out
your
of ammo.
vertical.
I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah, take one off your
Alright,
vertical again. How's that feel?
Oh, that was bad. Hold on. I feel like just my right stick is. Alright,
What do you feel?
Should we mess with my horizontal at all, or is that fine?
But you're on 100, aren't you? If that's what you're comfortable with, that's kind of like your basis.
I'm on 100.
You kind of stack off of your
I'm on-
horizontal. If
Yeah.
you want to turn your horizontal, you can. Just like I said, start by
Alright,
like 1 or
I'm
2.
gonna turn it down, just, yeah. See, I feel like I'm good, and then randomly one bullet, it goes off to the left, like, right?
No, it's kind of just the gun, honestly. It just skips.
Yeah.
The same with IQ's commando.
That was good.
Should I go with that?
I feel like this is a lot better than what it was before.
Loading mag!
I'm not trying to I'm trying to see how I can do it.
So, I hope that this video actually helped in some sort and you understood the process that Gvtcha went through with Xim. Because Xim actually went from having a 53 vertical, 100 horizontal, and 71 ADS sensitivity to a 52 vertical, 98 horizontal, and 51 ADS sensitivity. Now, the vertical and horizontal didn't switch. Literally, like the vertical switch from 1 and the horizontal switch from 2. It's just the ADS made such a huge difference and such an impact on its sensitivity when being able to control recoil and just altogether playing. So I hope that this video inspires you, or actually maybe sparks a thought for you to actually go out of your way to find your own sensitivity and not just go on YouTube and Twitch and ask for people's sensitivities, because that is such a personal preference. It's kind of like, do you like apples or oranges, or, you know, whatever. And I just also want you guys to know that each spec of sensitivity, like if you just turn it up 1 notch or turn it down 1 notch, it's going to make, you can see the improvement or whatever. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and if you want to see more content, you can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter at GarfieldIsDoc, and even on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 3:30 Eastern to possibly 10. Thank you.